let's get on to our next movie, shall we? We got to give our final movie of the big weekend a once-over. How many times have you seen a romantic comedy and thought to yourself, if only there was more time travel in it? Well, look no further. It's about time.
It's about time. It's about time.
Yes, there's another movie coming out this week, which means it's time for another edition of Counter-Programming.
Counter-programming.
What could possibly compete with a gigantic galaxy-hopping superhero movie? Time travel, of course.
About Time is the latest effort from the writer of Love Actually and Notting Hill, a fact which is so prominent on the poster that I've taken to call in the movie Love Actually Notting Hill About Time. You've seen it too, I'm sure. Admit it.
About Time is about Tim, played by Domhnall Gleeson, who I will call a newcomer, but whose name sounds like he's big in England. One day, his father, played by Bill Nighy, not the science guy, sits him down and tells him that he comes from a long line of time travelers who can go back and relive moments. Yet despite this, the father has settled on this wimp of a son.
Groundhog Life also stars Rachel McAdams as Mary, the focus of Tim's affection. He begins living encounters with her over and over until he finally gets it right.
Then put your hand in mine. There ain't no hill or mountain we can't climb.
Wait for it. There you go.
Yeah. I find it hard to believe that Rachel McAdams would be into him, but she also starred as a time traveler's wife, so maybe she has a type.
And who can forget last year's The Vow, where a car accident puts Rachel McAdams in a coma, and when she wakes up with severe memory loss, her husband Leo works to win her heart again.
Clearly, McAdams has cornered the market on roles for that lovely young woman who can't quite remember things, but you find her charming and feel sorry for her anyway, and you still want to find her to find happiness and to sleep with her. Hey, if you got a type, I'm just saying, go for it.
Yes, McAdams might be the queen of romantic comedies nowadays, with her biggest role coming in the form of a voodoo doll in Katherine Heigl's nightstand that she stabs repeatedly with pins every night before downing a bottle of NyQuil and passing out.
So let me get this straight. A 21-year-old guy discovers he can travel in time, and so he uses his ability to get a girlfriend. A girlfriend, as in one girl, as opposed to many, many, many girls. He's clearly British.
I predict big things for About Time, as I do any movie whose title means things. I think they dodged a bullet by not going with the obvious title, Take Backsies.
But when one of the decisions Tim makes gets him the girl but costs him his father, we realize the real lesson of About Time is that you must appreciate the current moment to stop bitching about health care.
Just goes to show you there's no shortcuts in getting laid. Sorry, guys. Even if you go back in time, you're going to have to buy dinner and come up with some smooth lines. So there you go. You learned something.
We're not just here to entertain.
Of course not. Never. Never.
We try not to.
Movie, guys!